The camera fades in on the bustling set of The View, where the iconic round table gleams under bright studio lights. Oprah Winfrey, the queen of media, sits poised and elegant, her signature glasses perched on her nose as she smiles warmly at the audience. Whoopi Goldberg, the outspoken moderator, leans back in her chair, her dreadlocks swaying slightly as she gestures animatedly. The topic of the day is celebrity influence on politics, a hot-button issue that's already sparking lively debate among the co-hosts. Oprah begins by sharing her views on empowerment and social justice, her voice steady and inspiring, drawing nods from some panelists. But Whoopi interjects sharply, questioning Oprah's recent endorsements and accusing her of being out of touch with everyday struggles. The tension builds as Oprah's expression shifts from calm to incredulous, her eyes narrowing. She counters with a passionate defense of her philanthropy, citing billions donated to causes worldwide. Whoopi doesn't back down, raising her voice to emphasize her point about authenticity and activism. The audience gasps as the exchange heats up, with other co-hosts trying to mediate but failing to cool the rising tempers. Oprah's face flushes, and she pushes her chair back slightly, a sign that the clash is far from over. The commercial break looms, but the drama is just beginning, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats wondering what will happen next in this unexpected showdown between two titans of television. As the show resumes after the break, the atmosphere is electric, charged with unspoken words hanging in the air. Oprah Winfrey, usually the epitome of composure, now appears visibly agitated, her hands clasped tightly on the table. Whoopi Goldberg presses on, delving deeper into her critique, suggesting that Oprah's empire sometimes overshadows genuine grassroots movements. Oprah retorts with stories from her own humble beginnings, her voice rising in defense of her journey from poverty to power. The back and forth intensifies, with Whoopi accusing Oprah of commodifying inspiration, while Oprah fires back that Whoopi's cynicism undermines real progress. The other hosts, including Joy Behar and Sunny Hostin, attempt to steer the conversation, but their efforts are drowned out by the escalating voices. Audience members murmur in surprise, some cheering for one side or the other, adding to the chaos. Oprah's frustration peaks when Whoopi makes a personal jab about Oprah's weight loss journey being more about image than health. That's the breaking point. Oprah stands abruptly, her chair scraping loudly against the floor. She declares she's had enough of the disrespect and storms toward the exit, her heels clicking sharply on the stage. Whoopi calls after her, but Oprah doesn't look back, leaving the panel in stunned silence as the producer signals for another break. The incident quickly becomes the talk of the town, with social media exploding in reactions. Backstage, the drama unfolds further as Oprah Winfrey gathers her things in a huff, her team surrounding her with concerned looks. She mutters about the unprofessionalism on set, vowing never to return to The View after such a heated clash. Meanwhile, on stage, Whoopi Goldberg addresses the audience directly, explaining her side and insisting it was just a passionate discussion gone awry. The co-hosts rally around her, but the absence of Oprah leaves a palpable void. Clips of the argument go viral almost immediately, with fans divided. Some praise Whoopi's boldness, others defend Oprah's legacy. Media outlets scramble to cover the story, interviewing experts on celebrity feuds and their impact on public discourse. Oprah later releases a statement via her website, expressing disappointment in the turn of events but reaffirming her commitment to meaningful conversations. Whoopi, on her part, uses the show's platform to apologize if her words were misinterpreted, though she stands by her opinions. The incident sparks debates on talk shows everywhere, questioning the line between debate and disrespect. Viewers replay the moment Oprah storms off, analyzing every gesture and word for hidden meanings. This clash not only shakes The View but also highlights the pressures faced by public figures in the spotlight. In the days following the explosive episode, Oprah Winfrey retreats to her California estate, surrounded by close friends and advisors who urge her to let it blow over. She reflects on the clash, journaling her thoughts on forgiveness and growth, themes central to her brand. Whoopi Goldberg, undeterred, continues hosting The View with her trademark humor, turning the incident into fodder for jokes while addressing the backlash. Social media platforms buzz with memes, edits, and fan theories, some speculating on a secret rivalry dating back years. Talk show hosts like Ellen DeGeneres and Jimmy Fallon weigh in, sharing their own experiences with on-air tensions. Oprah's fans launch petitions for her to start her own rival show, while Whoopi's supporters applaud her for keeping it real. The networks involved issue statements promoting healthy dialogue, but ratings for The View skyrocket, proving controversy sells. Behind the scenes, producers scramble to book guests who can fill the void left by Oprah's dramatic exit. Rumors swirl of a potential reconciliation episode, but both women remain tight-lipped. This event becomes a case study in media classes, illustrating how personal clashes can dominate headlines and influence public opinion. As time passes, the initial shock fades, but the memory of Oprah storming off lingers as a pivotal moment in daytime TV history. Months later, the ripple effects of the clash between Oprah Winfrey and Whoopi Goldberg continue to resonate across the entertainment industry. Oprah channels her energy into new projects, announcing a documentary series on conflict resolution, subtly nodding to the incident. Whoopi, ever the resilient star, pens a chapter in her upcoming book about speaking truth to power, without naming names but clearly referencing the event. Fans organize online forums to discuss the fallout, with psychologists offering insights into ego clashes among icons. The View's format undergoes subtle changes, with more emphasis on moderated debates to prevent future walk-offs. Oprah makes a triumphant return to public appearances at award shows, where she's met with standing ovations, reinforcing her status as untouchable. Whoopi receives mixed reviews but gains a new wave of admirers for her authenticity. Speculation about a joint interview persists, with tabloids fabricating stories of secret meetings. The original video clip amasses millions of views on YouTube, spawning parodies and analyses. This saga teaches lessons on communication, reminding everyone that even legends have breaking points. As the dust settles, both women emerge stronger, their careers unscathed by the brief but intense storm. Ultimately, the heated clash on The View between Oprah Winfrey and Whoopi Goldberg becomes legendary, a tale retold in pop culture lore. Oprah uses the experience to fuel her advocacy work, partnering with organizations focused on civil discourse. Whoopi incorporates the lessons into her comedy routines, poking fun at the absurdity of it all. The two eventually cross paths at a charity event, sharing a brief, cordial exchange that quells feud rumors. Media evolves, with shows implementing stricter guidelines for guest interactions. Fans look back fondly, appreciating the raw emotion that made daytime TV feel alive. This incident inspires scripts for movies and series, dramatizing the behind-the-scenes turmoil. Oprah's storming off is immortalized in gifs and quotes, a symbol of standing up for oneself. Whoopi's unyielding stance earns her respect as truth-teller. In the end, the clash strengthens their legacies, proving that conflict can lead to growth and greater understanding. The View continues to thrive, forever changed by that fateful day when two powerhouses collided in a spectacle no one saw coming.